Hey, welcome back to the channel. Or welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. My name's Nina, and this channel is relatively new. I think I've only been doing this for maybe like a year. I've had other YouTube channels in the past, but I've never done this like to be monetized or make money or anything like that. It's always just been one of those little hobbies, little things that I do. I used to do edited vlogs and videos and do-it-yourself videos and all kinds of other stuff over the years. But it's gotten to the point where as I've gotten older, I just put less and less effort towards things like that. And I just like to document. Sorry for the steering wheel, by the way. I should have warned you in advance. You will see the back of my steering wheel, be it dusty, dirty, and anything in between. Sorry. But just to say, over the years, I've gotten lazy. I don't put that much effort towards editing videos or providing like the top of the line content with music and all the edits and things like that. It's just not something that I'm willing to invest a lot of time in. Although I'm pretty good at it. I loved doing it. It was great. But things were different back in the day when I used to do that. And that was when my youngest son was a lot younger. That was also before I purchased my home, before life got as busy and hectic as it is. I had a little bit of extra time on my hands, but now I just really don't. And I'm getting older. So I'm at this stage in life, or this phase in life, where I'm just exhausted. I really feel drained. You can see it in my face. And it's just, putting too much effort towards anything is just not my thing any longer. Although I am able to focus for an extended period of time on, projects that I am doing at my house. It's just not, the energy is not well spent towards like editing videos and getting the content just right and perfect, so therefore I will probably never become famous or rich off of a YouTube channel or anything like that. And I don't look to do that. However, I will say this: I have pretty much the same content that every other do-it-yourselfer has out there. I have pretty cool projects, pretty great things that I do and my husband does on a regular basis. Our life is interesting. Our projects are interesting and very intricate and detailed. But, I guess being that I don't get paid to do this, that also gives me like lack of motivation to like go in and spend so much time. It's a real huge investment to do that. So kudos to those who are doing it, who have gotten on the algorithm and are getting paid for doing what they do. That would be lovely. I'm sure Johnny would love to get a paycheck for doing what he does, because that man works hard. Like, even he's sick right now with something that's like COVID. We don't know, because we tested for COVID and it came back negative, but he can't even smell or taste right now. But yet he's working hard. I had him yesterday chopping down a Royal Poinciana, digging up the roots, chopping things, throwing it out in the alley. Like, I swear to you, I always have this man working so hard, and he's so dedicated, and he doesn't get paid for it. Obviously the reward in providing for your family has always been great. The reward in and doing something cool for your wife has always been great. Obviously, like, he gets that emotional satisfaction of me saying, "Oh, thank you, this is so wonderful, this is so great." But getting paid to do what you're good at would be even better. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, I always want my husband to reap full benefits from all the hard work that he puts into life, and anytime I see somebody that has like a project that they need somebody to help out with and they're willing to pay, I do tell them, hey, why don't you talk to Johnny, see how much he would charge you or whatever. And yeah, he's gotten a lot of work over the past few years by me doing that. But then again, when he focuses on those things, he can't finish the projects that we have at the house. And then I start jumping on him going, well, I guess we're never going to get this done. So let me just hire somebody, which costs 10,000 times more than what it would cost him to do it. So it causes conflict for me to get him work outside of the home because I really have things that I really, really want to get done. So I don't know if you guys face that, but that's what we go through. And it's a challenge, like that line between making money and spending money. it's crazy. But I really appreciate you, Johnny. If you watch this video, just know that I love you and I appreciate you and I value everything that you do for us. But yeah, before Johnny came along, because we haven't always been married, and I had already owned this property for a little while before I even met him. Before he came along, I used to try and get so many things done. I had a lot more energy. I didn't have all the exhaustion that I struggle from right now, and the physical, like muscle fatigue and pains and stuff like that. Didn't really hit me super hard until after a couple of years of having this house. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, today I just kind of wanted to have a little chit chat with you guys and let you know that whoever is watching, that I do appreciate you watching. I like interacting with people regarding these things. This is a lifestyle that not everybody chooses to have. Not everybody does their own projects or fixes up 100-year-old property and does landscaping and building and things like that. Not a lot of people do it, but not a lot of people that you come across, I should say. Yes, a lot of people do, but you don't really meet those people in person because you're so busy doing these projects. You really don't have time to go out and socialize and get to know people that are like-minded and things like that. So since it's such I want to say a fascination for me, or such a hobby or a habit of mine, I guess, I kind of try to put my content out there, be it just a couple of minutes long or not. I like to do that just to kind of put it out there and maybe network with some other people that do the same things that we do. With that being said, I'm also a person of faith. So I try to incorporate just reminding people, hey, read your Bible, get into the Word, and things like that. Just because I feel like that really is my duty as a Christian person. And, I love to minister to people and show them what the Lord has done for me and for my family. And that's not easy, by the way, because you get so many people out there that will judge you based upon that as well. And of course, let's say if I did get famous one day, they're just going to start going and delving and digging into my past to see what life I once had or how things once were for me. You don't have to do all that with me. I will tell you my testimony. I have nothing to hide. I have come so far in life, and I'm very, very proud of my Lord for pulling me through all that and just getting me to where I am now. I'm not proud of myself. I don't have pride in my heart for myself. It's not me. My Lord did that. So if you ever want to hear my story, let me know. Sometimes in the past I have posted a couple of different videos talking about how it was when I was a single mom, but I don't get a lot of engagement on my channel, so I feel like just putting all that out there is just more like therapy for myself, just kind of getting things off my chest and saying what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking and how I have processed things over time. So I don't know, it's not something that I plan on just doing a regular series on. Although I feel that I am well spoken enough to where if I had a podcast and I had other like-minded people to discuss things with about homesteading and about life in general, about parenting, about certain life views and things like that, I think it would be successful. I mean, I have a lot of opinions on things, and I like to share them. But I don't like to debate. I don't like to argue. I don't like drama. I hate all that. I've had so much debate and drama and negative discussion in my life throughout the years to the point where it's like, do you really want to open yourself up to that? And no, I do not. That's the answer to that. So yeah, that's it. Just sharing my thoughts today with you guys and letting you know that here in Central Florida, the weather has improved tremendously. It's kind of strange because we're mid-April now, and there's been a lot of cooler days, more cooler days than hot days, and that's interesting and strange. But we are looking forward to traveling soon. In fact, next month, about this time, somewhere around this time next month, we are going on a trip out of the country. So I plan on taking some footage there, some pictures, some videos, and sharing it on my social media, YouTube. And if you're interested in that type of content, then yeah, definitely you're going to see that show up here. But it's going to be really nice because we're going to go to the country that my husband was born in, which is Nicaragua. And that's very, very exciting for me because I've never been there before. But yeah, Nicaraguan people, in my humble opinion, are very humble people, very simple people, very just natural people. They like food, they like music. Most of them are how can I put it, sociable people. Even the shy ones are still very friendly and kind. So, I definitely don't regret marrying a guy from that country, and I feel humbled more days than none when it comes to being a part of a Nicaraguan family. They're just such wonderful people. So, but anyways, that is it. Those are my updates for now. That's all I have to say for today. I'm gonna let you go, but just want to leave you with this, thought of, if you had a chance to travel to a foreign country, what country would you travel to and why? And leave a comment down below. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.